You can't make this shit up. My friend, shout out to my boy Demetrius down in Georgia. He sent me this, and I blocked out the name and pictures because it ain't about the person, it's about the message. And just read along with me. Please make your first message interesting. I have a 3-month-old who is my entire world. I'm a stay at home, and I don't intend on changing that. The next man who comes into my life, into my daughter's life, will be the last. So no time for games. Prefer blue collar man. So, all right, I give her a couple of points for wanting to not be with a loser fuckboy anymore. So you got to read between the lines. The next man that comes into my life is the last man. But you fresh out of having another man's child 3 months prior, and you already out looking for his replacement. Like, make it make sense. We say that a lot as black men lately. Make it make sense. Because none of this shit makes any sense. I mean, the writing speaks for itself. A 22-year-old female at that. I can tell you the age, but I ain't feel like going through blurring the name out. So she's 22. All right? So you can't really take the words for a grain of salt. But I just find this shit very, very, very disturbingly funny. Because it seems to be the normal baseline of how a lot of people get down. But shout out to this one, and I give her a couple of points for trying to pull herself back from the brink of disaster. Will it happen? That's yet to be seen. I don't know her from a can of paint, but I've heard many people say this stuff, and they end up doing clown shit right over again over some Pinot. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of women recklessly give away their reproductive organs to the dude because he hitting it right. You know, my friend always trying to say, well, he should be wearing a condom. Yeah, that goes without saying. But who's letting who come up in whose body unchecked? She is. They both foolish for this. I'm talking about men and women who engage in raw sex without vetting one another, without vetting each other for diseases, or even being in a relationship. And this is how things like that aforementioned female happen. This is why things like that happen. Because the sex is so good, you got to do it raw, right? Or do you care? Some people, I feel, they just don't care. You know, they like the smokers. Well, I'm going to die anyway. We all die anyway, so I'm going to go out doing what I want to do. And I say to myself, look, I work EMS work. A lot of people had that same mindset, and now all they asses are out on the street playing hospital taxi with us. You want to go out the way you want to go out? You want to die out in the street? Addicted to drugs? Having cancer? Having an alcohol addiction? You done stabbed your family and burned that bridge so many times? See, people kill me. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom. Because you got knocked up by some fuckboy. You want to be a stay-at-home mom. And now you want some dude to come in and sweep him off the feet. Now, and you know what's going to be sad? That kid, that guy that ends up taking this female up on her offer, guess what's going to happen? That kid is going to become your kid. Mentally, she's going to see you as her father. Why? Because she's 3 fucking months old. Do you plan on being around? Can this young female, even keep a man? See, there's odd things we gotta ask. And I'm not saying that because I'm attacking this one female, but I'm attacking this behavior. Because I've seen it way too many times. Good vajayjay ain't enough to keep me in a relationship with somebody who I don't get along with. It's not. And how you going to find somebody? See a lot of women value a lot of these guys that they chase after by what they can do for them in more ways than one. It ain't just financially. See, she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. But let a dude come along. Watch this. Let a dude come along and fill that void, meaning he's going to keep her in that whole state of being a stay-at-home mom. But let this nigga have micro penis. She going to be looking for another surrogate father for her kid. Another stepdaddy. I mean, you can't win any way out here, guys. You really can't. And sorry if I sound a bit pessimistic, but no, I am not pessimistic. This is just me showing you what I see here in Jersey City, what my friend sees down in Georgia, what many other dudes see in the black communities throughout the United States. This mindset got to stop. Shit, we almost at the point where we're going to have 50-year-old great-grandmothers. It's coming. We already got 42-year-old grandmothers. We're going to have 50-year-old great-grandmothers. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. So, let's do the math here. Let's theoretically speak. You have a 15-year-old who had a child at 15. Her daughter ends up pregnant at 14. Okay? So, that's 29 years. So that means you have a 29-year-old grandmother. Okay? And now that kid, that grandchild, she grows up and she decided to have a baby when she's 16 years old. Let's do the math here. That means the granddaughter is about to give birth to a child at 16, meaning that her grandmother is only 45 fucking years old. And now she has a great grandchild. What more do I need to say? What more do I need to say? And you know what's funny? You always hear about how we're not needed as men. But the moment a man questions your questionable escapades, it's all, well, you're not here. No, bitch. That means he wasn't there. And that means he wasn't there. And that means he wasn't there. That ain't me. I could sit here and I could look in from the outside and be like, they done fucked up. They done fucked up. Who are you to judge me? What you mean? I'm not judging you. When people tell you your obvious mistakes and your questionable behavior, they're not judging you all the time. Judging you saying they better than you. Speaking obvious facts is not judgment or hating or shaming. A person not wanting to put up with that is not judgment or shaming. Fury, I'm out. Peace.